Hey everyone, it's the Detective back again, and I still have not found any Geogon stuff in my local stores, so I'm just going to be doing some news again. Speaking of news, you guys absolutely blew up that video that I did a few days ago on the revealed/leaked checklist from the Bakugan website. I'm so excited. I saw all your comments. I read every comment, by the way. I replied only a couple of them, but I read every single comment that gets posted on my videos, and I really appreciated all the comments and all the likes, so thank you so much to anyone who watched that video. Nonetheless, we actually have a little bit of an old news, but not many people actually reported about this on YouTube, so I figured I would do that since, again, I just have no Geogon Rising stuff to review. The first two elementals were actually revealed by Target, and we got Dragonoid and Sharktar Core, and these both look fantastic. The Elemental rarity is the new rarity that they're introducing for Geogon Rising, and it's basically like these translucent Bakugan that have this printed image, and it looks really cool. We're going to take a look at it later in this video. Of course, these are just the Bakugan releasing for Wave 1. You can see both of their boxes here, but let's just get more in depth, starting with Dragonoid Ultra. So as you can see, here is the package for Dragonoid Ultra, and in the background you can see I just have an image of Sharktar and Drago just playing in the background right there. I'm learning some new photo editing and video editing skills, so I hope that this is working out. But nonetheless, you can see the packaging here, and honestly, I don't think that there's so much special about this. What's interesting though is if you look closely, you'll see that there's really nothing special about the packaging. What's actually kind of funny is that on the checklist that was shown or leaked, whatever, a few days ago, there was actually a special symbol for each of the factions for the elementals, but it doesn't look like they used it on this packaging, which is a little odd. What's even weirder is that Diamond Sharktar has a diamond symbol on his packaging, so a little bit odd. Perhaps that these are just preliminary photos. Maybe the real deals will look different when people start finding them. And here we have this image with the cards, the cores, and the Bakugan itself, and there's something really special about the cards, but let's start off with the Bakugan. And just taking a look at the Elemental Dragonoid, it looks really cool. The actual translucent red looks a little bit darker than the translucents that were used for Armored Alliance. Either that, or maybe it's just the printed details on the wings that are causing that. And you can't really see the wings in detail here, but there is another picture that we'll take a look at in just a bit of the ball form, and you can really see those details. But overall, it looks really good. You guys know that I already like this design, and I have reviewed it. Speaking of which, I will be posting links to my reviews for both the Geogon Rising Dragonoid and the Geogon Rising Sharktar Core in the description. So if you just want to see the Bakugan themselves rather than the elemental versions, because no one's really found those yet, you can check them out down below. But this is really cool. This is something that no one really expected, but we got it, and honestly, this is really awesome. Just look at the character card. We got all these fiery details. It's an extended art. It looks fantastic. What's better is that it's not an epic character card. I'm glad that they didn't do that, because that would basically mean that the epic character card is exclusive to the elemental version. But I really love this extended art. You can see kind of below where the text would be, but there's no text on the card, but where the text would be, you have all these flaming details. It looks really fantastic. You can barely tell that the card behind him is just, I think it's called Searing Strike. It's just the 2 cost for plus 400, nothing too good. You can also see the gate trainer that he comes with. I believe that's Gillator or Ramparian, but I might be wrong about that. And here is the ball form, and oh my goodness, it looks fantastic. If you look at the wings, you can see kind of like the character card, actually. You know how I pointed out that there was all that fire detail there? It's kind of like that. You have all these fire details that are just printed directly onto the wings of Dragonoid. And rather than having this paint job on the wings, you just have this printing, and it looks really fantastic. I don't know the exact type of printing that it was. I can't remember, but it is like this very, very kind of high-end digital printing that they use to just get that image directly applied to the wing and wrap around all the curves and everything. It's really, really cool, and I'm honestly super excited to potentially get this in the future. And here is the box for Sharktar, and like I said earlier, he's got the diamond symbol on it for some reason, but you can see the box is pretty cool, pretty simple. I actually think, looking back at it, I think that the golden line kind of on the side of the box, the same side where you have the actual name Sharktar, that might be new, but other than that, I don't think that anything is different about this box. And here is that picture again, kind of like Drago had, where you just have the cards, the cores, and the Bakugan. Unlike Drago, though, we did get a closer and detailed picture of the Bakugan unfolded, so let's take a look at that first. As you can see, the Bakugan itself looks fantastic. Just from this picture, you can see kind of the wave, the water kind of looking reflection details on his kind of fins on the side, or his hands, whatever they are, and it looks really fantastic. You can also tell kind of that some of the other paint used on this Bakugan that isn't that special printing, it's actually metallic, so it's kind of like the diamonds in that sense, and it really looks good. You know, I'm not actually the biggest fan of Sharktar Core, but that looks really, really good in my opinion. Here is that card, and holy crap, I think it looks better than Dragonoid's. Like, honestly, Drago's kind of elemental effect to the card was very subtle. It looked nice. It looked very nice, but it was subtle. Other than the extended art, the actual fire effect was very subtle. But with Sharktar here, you have all this water splashing out of the image. It really looks amazing. It looks really, really beautiful. And the final image we have is of the ball form for Sharktar, and it looks fantastic. It looks really good. I'm honestly kind of torn. I don't know which one I like more, Dragonoid's ball form or Sharktar's ball form. But you can see the printing kind of towards the top and at the bottom the most. But even on that darker blue translucent section, you can still see that wave printing all around. It looks really good, and that dark blue plastic just looks fantastic as well. So guys, those were the elementals that we got revealed a couple days ago. Dragonoid Ultra, Sharktar Core, of course, you know, for the first wave. I'm very excited to see future elementals. I'm especially excited to see the darkest ones. I really hope that they use translucent purple plastic. Those would look fantastic. Anyway, though, thank you so much for watching, everyone. I'm the Detective. Please subscribe if you want to see more Bakugan videos like this, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.